Alright, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all of you guys, wherever you are in this world. No? So, ayun, no, ako nga pala si Shrek. Joke lang. So, kidding aside, filter tayo ngayon to Shrek because I think that is the most nearest character I look alike in real life. So, ayun guys, no? EGI guys, so ayun, first in today's video, let's check of course Axie Infinity news, no? So today we've seen a lot of news, including there's a lot of hot takes about Ronin, no? So let's check on that and give our 2 cents to it, no? And then next is Origins balancing updates already rolled out today. So let's run through the patch notes, okay? Let's try to understand and see if our axes are impacted. Let's see. Okay, so then after that, crypto news tayo, no? Let's check lang kung ano ba yung what's happening around crypto news today. And then let's check our favorite tokens, no? SLP, AXS, RON, etc. So let's check that later. Then of course I'm excited again to grind and play Origins one more time today, no? One last push because I've been playing earlier, no? Pa sundot-sundot ulit tayo, and we are now at Wolf 3, no? So target natin today later is Wolf 2. So good luck to us, no? Let's see if we could do it given the there's a new balancing updates, no? All right, so let's get into our hot news today for Axie Infinity, no? Let's go to Twitter, and I think I've shared, no? I've retweeted a tweet coming from my brother, no, in the space, in Axie Infinity. Okay, so ito from Aftermath TV, no? So meron siyang ni-retweet coming from an OG, no, of content creator in Web3. Ayan, so ito, basahin muna natin yung comment niya. No disrespect to one of the OG content creator in Web3. I agree with him on some topics, but on this specific tweet, I want to share my thoughts. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, so very a good saying to. I'd rather have 2 quality games in Ronin over a chain that aims quantity, patience 100%. So okay, so ano kaya yung it's a marathon, not sprint, no? Let's check the details on this. I think this is the OG Farmer Nash he's talk about, no? So let's check yung tweet coming from Farmer Nash today. So ito, basahin na muna natin. Realistically, the Ronin network is behind other chains when it comes to NFT gaming. Wow, big words, ha? Okay, Solana has announced tons of games, some of immense quality, while Ronin is set to unveil their first non-IP o non-Axie IP. Ronin is also at a disadvantage because people only remember negative things. Ano kaya yung possible yung... Okay, sabi na eh. Okay, so first, ito ay totally disagree dito, no? Sa first ano niya, no? Of course, Solana has announced tons of games, so probably, pero Ronin hasn't yet unveiled their first non-Axie IP. So I think Farmer Nash doesn't really understood, no, what's in line in Axie Infinity. So I think that relates to what Aftermath TV, no, our brother, that it's not a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, so I think since Solana already released, I mean has a lot of games that is, I think, rolled out in the network, that doesn't mean that Ronin is left behind Solana, no? Definitely, I think Ronin is on more uh, in the upside, given that of course Axie Infinity is there, no, the main application, the origins. I think Farmer Nash doesn't really consider Axie Infinity origin, no, in this case. Yeah, so I think for this one, it's like it's incomparable, no, I think for me, no. Those tons of games that he's referring to, Solana, it doesn't match with even overall of those games. It doesn't match origins, no. But of course he's referring here non-Axie IP. Then we have builders program, no. I'm not sure what he meant by non-Axie IP, but the builders program, including the Mech Infinity, Axie Infinity War, and Axie Dot, those are very bullish games, no. Once it's rolled out, I think, no, that's going to be change the perception totally for of course the negative perception from Axie Infinity that these people, no, so have. So I think, yeah, so let's quickly go on to the next one, no, since I think he's saying here that disadvantage because people only remember negative things. What is he's talking about here? Such as the North Korean hack. They need to convince developers to join their network. This may be a challenge when public sentiment outside of the core fan base is very negative. Ask anyone who isn't an Axie fan about Ronin, and their first mention is the hack to fix this. Okay. So I think another one that I disagree here, because of course if you're not Axie fan, then yeah, that's the flip side, eh. Of course you're going to probably have some negative comment. That's the other side, eh. I think what he's saying, you have to understand here that aside from non-fan of Axie, Axie Infinity is leading the blockchain, no? And there are a lot of what do you call this? There are a lot of, including the Web 2, that is very negative to Web 3 space, no? I think overall they see Axie Infinity as a threat, basically. And what I mean by that is, if you see someone is a threat, or I mean that's the normal, no, reaction for a competitor. You will give of course you'll try to provide lots of negative feedback, no? Including of course the North Korean hack. Of course, so everyone in the blockchain, no, is very what do you call that, susceptible to hack. Binance got hacked earlier on their development, I think, and yeah, I think that doesn't define the company. Once it defines where it actually defines once you overcome those challenges, which happened to Axie Infinity. What did they do after the hack? They've mitigated everything, no? They've resolved a lot of problems, including they've returned the funds of their asset holders, no? Everyone, 1:1. I think that's the most important thing. So I'm not really sure what's still the issue with the hack, no? So yeah, maybe that's the thing. If you're not an Axie fan, you look on the negative side of Axie Infinity, and it is what it is, guys. So we cannot please everyone. What we know, we have a huge community base, a very big community base for Axie Infinity, and that is the strength of this NFT, no? Blockchain. So yeah, I think what do you call this, with all due respect, I know that's his comment, but I disagree with this one. So anyway, moving moving on, ayan. So there's a lot of stuff that he's saying here. Sky Mavis must continue to deliver great Axie gameplay and bring non-Axie IPs to the chain. So I think, yeah, this is true, but this is already happening. Origins is a very, very great game, no? Ever since I see I've played it. It's very flexible, dynamic gameplay that you really get addicted to it and want to reach the top of the leaderboards, no? Try to reach the top of, and of course you can do a lot of stuff, experimentations, roots and charms with your Axies. That's really makes the game fun right now with Axie Origins. So I think this one that he has commented, deliver great Axie gameplay, it's already delivered, and mind you, it's still improving, no? It's already great and it still has a lot of potentials to be improved. So I think that is what Axie Infinity devs and leads is keep doing, no? Keep on doing. Yeah, and bring non-Axie IP into the chain. So that will happen eventually, no? Builders program, and once land project Kayla comes in, that it's going to be seamless, no? Lots of games will be rolled out, of course, given that if it's a quality game, and what do you call this, abide or aligns with Axie or Sky Mavis goals, no, as a game. So I think that's the key thing here. I personally think if they buy out a small mid-size Web3 or Web2 gaming studio and launch a great game, people will consider joining the network to try it out. The last thing to address is the sentiment towards developers on the network. In the early days of Ronin, things were not handled well. So again, this is another comment that I don't understand. What did they not handled well, no? So yeah, anyway, continue. Devs would lash out on Twitter. There was little to no communication regarding Axie Infinity, and deadlines were missed by a landslide. The Ronin network needs to prove that it can continue to deliver products and maintain better communication to its users, like it has within the past 3 to 6 months. Okay. While I'm not sure of the future, I think Ronin is waiting for a strategic time to announce their first non-Axie IP, which will blow our minds now. So I think there's also positive that he's saying here. He's also expecting something that will be announced, no? That will blow our mind. Okay. Unfortunately, the race is on against chains like Solana and Matic, who already have plenty of studios and better consumer sentiment. While those blockchains definitely have problems on their own, in my humble opinion, Ronin has a larger hill to climb. I intend to support them as they climb it. So yun, marami siyang sinabi rito, no? But we cannot go everything on this one. But key thing here, I think, given that is he wants probably to improve more. Probably has been expecting a lot with Ronin, but of course you have to give credit where the credit is due, no? Ronin is continuously developing, and we have seen tons of updates already, including the Ronin blockchain website for developers, the validators. Of course, those are the things that you get unnoticed, no? But those are crucial for to secure the future games that will be rolled out there. That is, I think, that's what Farmer Nash is seeing here. It has to be secured and dependable, no? So I think the hacking incident paves way for Ronin to focus on what's important first, to secure the network before they can roll in multiple games, and that will happen eventually. If not this year, next year definitely. So just I think for me, just be patient, as I think my brother here after my TV saying patience 100%. So good comment from me brother here. Nice one. All right, so I think that's it, no? That's it for this one. It's really hot news, but let's quickly check on. Probably there's a response from Geos, no? Or a slight response on that one, because it's been a hot take, hot news earlier. Let's see. So or that Et is also commenting, Origin is 100 times deeper than Classic. Eyes, ears, and charms runes, no? So yeah, so compared to Classic, no? Sobrang dynamic, as mentioned, no? Sobrang dynamic and flexible ng Origins. At first, to be honest lang yung first glance ko ng gameplay, parang nako-complexan ako. Pero once you've started playing, engage, and learn the gameplays, card effects, and runes, and charms, experiments, experimentations, sobrang nakaka-hook talaga ang Origins. Now, I'm doing a lot of stuff, work, of course, content creating, and I still have take time, no, to play Origins kasi I'm really having fun. That's the very sincere comment that I have. It's Origin is really fun to play, no. Yun. So yun lang, that's my comment here. Let's see if there are other news, or comments. Ito coming from Boss Nick's tape, no? Thank God I wasn't born 30 to 40 years plus years, no, earlier. I would have missed out on NFT gaming. I'm excited to the youth because they'll be able to experience the full potential of gaming and technology. The best is yet to come. This is totally true. So, in our time, kasi I'm 36 na, no? So in my time, I've never imagined that this day will come wherein you will have your you can play the game. While you play the game, you own that, no? You own your assets in playing the game. So that is really, I think, a phenomenal improvement, and what do you call this? Improvement and new concept, no, that we are in right now in this age, no? So yeah, great stuff coming to come, no, in the future. And that is, of course, what do you call this, as Nick State mentioned here, is excited for the youth, no, for the youth to experience this, no, the full potential of this blockchain gaming and technology. All right, so I think that's it, no, for this first one, no. So marami tayong sabi, no, medyo nag-express lang tayo talaga ng, of course, we wanted to as much as possible provide our constructed criticism. We appreciate constructed criticisms, by the way, no? But if it is like leaning towards bashing, I guess it's not really nice. I mean, I think that's too much. But anyway, again, we are in a world wherein we cannot please everyone, and their opinion, they're entitled with their opinion. So I think that's okay at the end of the day, no? As long as you were not stepping to anyone's foot, no, or feet. Alright, okay, so let's move on. Origins balancing updates rolled out today. Wow, this is exciting, no? What are the details? Let's check in the patch notes, no? So let's quickly check now on my application, Origins. So ito, no, na-open ko na. Let's read it out first. During these pre-seasons, we have made adjustment, but we want to affirm or reaffirm that starting with Season 1, we will avoid making balance changes unless absolutely necessary. So what's new? Balancing changes, details here. So quick check lang tayo rito. Yeah. So ito yung okay. Ito yung ano yung na-change and reason for that change. So ito ata is yung update to the energy and card draw system. Ito yung table na to. So P1's energy. So I think ang nabago rito is this one, if I'm not mistaken, no? Yung naka-highlight. Kasi yung P2 win rate, especially in board and above, was improving. Okay, so based on the card draw system, energy and card draw system, lamang si P2, no? Si player 2, yung second player to play, no? So kaya P1's card is added. I'm not sure if it's added or lessened, no? Hindi nila nalagay yung old value, no? Unlike dito. So, tingnan natin sa baba. So anyway, good stuff if it's balanced now. Okay, cards. Okay, so ito. Tingnan natin kung impacted tayo. Try Feather. Attack all enemies. Ito yung original stat, no? Apply doubt for 2 turns. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken na ano siya, no? Parang na-buff siya. Kasi naging 4 turns na. Currently, it's a bit too hard to find the tools to effectively counter healing. So ito. So siguro ito yung isang pang counter sa healing if I understand correctly. So na-improve siya, na-buff siya. Scarab. Okay, ito naman nababa. Okay. Apply heal block for 2 turns. So binabaan naman nila to para ma-counter nga yung kasi parang OP nga yung healing galing, no? Healing bading sabi nila, no? So yun, okay, let's move on. Indian Star. So hindi naman natin to, wala tayo niyan, no? So sige, 70 shield. So na-nerf siya. So ito naman, okay, so na-nerf din, no? Reflect 40% of shield loss. Okay, so na-nerf din. With healing composition, ito yung reason, no? With healing compositions getting nerfed and those being hard to counter to reflect teams, we fear that reflect teams could become too dominant. So, yun nga, sobrang OP na yung yung mga healing. Scaly Spoon. So, sige, daanan natin ng mabilis na lang. Scaly Spoon, yan, na-nerf siya. So yun na pala yun. Grass Snake, eto na, okay, na-buff siya. Yan, win rate is tulong naman sa mga gumagamit ng Grass Snake. Similarly to Cloud, Curly, Curly? So nabago naman yung yung Cloud ito. Nabago yung effect naman niya. Bakit kaya? Okay, so yun yan. Provide little to no value. Okay, so para maging much useful siya ngayon, no, this time. Curly, okay, nabago rin, no? Okay. Deal pure damage instead of 25% more. These cards were originally to help against. Because of popularity reflect, this card is simply reflecting the damage back at its user. This should help get it to, okay. So I think na-buff naman siya, no? Na-buff siya. Flyers, same thing. Cucumber Slice, nabago ata yung effect niya. It's too strong. Okay, so na-nerf. Okay, na-nerf siya. Okay. Okay, moving to tool cards, no? Pure Water. Okay. Parang siya, no? Na-nerf din siya. Limit 3, okay. Okay, so na-nerf to, yung Pure Water and Lumber Shield. Yung Bubble, ito alam ko na-nerf to, nakita ko kanina. So, single attack niya, equal to 2%, damage equal to 2%. O ngayon, 1.4 na lang. And kung dati 3 stacks siya bago pumutok, ngayon kailangan maka 4 stacks ka. So, okay, so nabawasan siya. Okay, so OP rin siya, no? So, yun yung reason. Ginagamit natin ito nung una, no? Pero, yun, hindi sa atin effective. So, ito naman, yung runes naman, no? Yung Heart of Ocean. Okay, nabawasan. 1.5 damage na lang. Dati doubled siya. So, OP rin ang reason. Shady Exchange. Okay, so na-buff naman to kasi natanggal yung void sa deck mo. Okay, so ayan, kinabit bump, no? They are not delivering the power that they should be for being mystic. Okay, so since mystic siya, parang hindi siya masyado malakas dati. So ano nila, tinanggal na nila yung isang effect na negative. Shield back up, ayan, increased na iba yung effect niya, no? Okay, so yun din, same thing, same reason of change to Shady, no? And last one, okay, Rise and Ruin. So ito, na-buff naman siya. Too much value for an epic rule. Ano ba na-buff? Less shield. Okay, na-nerf pala siya, no? Mas tinaasan nila yung yung shield, no? Alright. Okay, so yun, no? So far, hindi ata tayo na-apektuhan as far as I recall, no? Sa mga cards na to and tools. Okay, so good stuff sa side ko, no? So hopefully sa inyo, if you've been impacted, good luck. Good luck, guys. Pero I'm sure you could make some adjustments to your lineup, of course. With the use of runes and charms, mostly. That's why there's this runes and charms, of course, to improve the side that you are the weak side of your Axie, no? So I think that's the most important thing to remember here. Alright, so I think we're good to understand the patch notes, no? Okay, doon pa lang pala sa balancing changes yun, no? So ano pa ba? Various UI improvements. Okay, so nakita ko nga itong at first launch ng app, no? Nakita natin bago na yung landing page. Ito, new mute setting in battle to stop showing your opponent stickers. Okay, so ito good thing to, no? Para maiwasan na yung mga agree mag-stickers. Only stickers sila, eh, no? Meron kalaban na ganun, eh. So, yun. Sorry for you guys. Support for two-factor authentication. Wow, okay. So, I'm not sure kung paano gamitin to, no? So, let's check na lang later. Added captcha during battle. Okay. So, nakita natin to, no? Yung parang sa classic na kailangan mong i-align yung Axie mo, then submit. So, ayun. So, good thing yan, no? Para at least alam ng system na hindi ka idle or naglalaro ka talaga. Okay, so improvement and bug fixes. Fix a bug where Silence Whisper was not negating poison damage. Okay. Fix a visual bug where status effect icons will something. Ito, nangyayari sa akin. Ito, nakita ko to, na witness ko to, no? Yung bleed, apply bleed, no? Sometimes bigla siyang nawawala, no? Pero alam ko hindi pa tapos yung 4 turns niya, no? So ayun, yun yung isang napansin ko dito. Pero anyway, at least na-resolve na yung bug na yun. So fix a bug where pure water and long version remain on the player's hand after being used. So ayun guys, no? Check nyo na lang dito, no? Medyo marami silang na solve na bugs. Good stuff, Axie Infinity, for, of course, again, delivering a great patch, no, to the current great dream that we have, no. Again, we are still improving. There's a lot to improve still, no, in the game that will it's very, very, the future is bright basically for Axie Infinity, Axie Origins, no? Sobra. Honestly speaking. I think, medyo umaba na tayo doon, no? Where are we now? Okay, so we're done with Axie Infinity news. Crypto news tayo quickly. Sige, P2E. Maglalaro pa kasi tayo ito, so okay, wala naman masyado no? Ito, no, wala naman. Si Eminem and Snoop Dogg, talagang sila, no? From the other side of the spectrum, napunta sila sa NFT, and I think they know the potential of NFT, no? In terms of course, yung future big thing, no? Okay, so Meta release Meta accounts. Okay, so ito hindi pa natin alam kung paano siya, ano ba yung ano niya, pero virtual reality to So yun, let's find out later, no? Once we have the chance, no, to check ano ba yung ano nito, paano ba pumasok rito sa Meta ni Facebook. Anyway, that can be checked later on in the future. Okay, so I think that's it, no? Okay, ito kahapon to. Okay, so I think that's the news for P2E. Okay, so quickly check tayo ng tokens, no? Alam ko up siya ngayon so nag-down siya, guys, no? Kailan? SLP to, Okay, so ngayon lang, guys, at this very moment. So kanina kasi, so down na rin siya kasi 0.24 siya kahapon. So anyway, that's fine, no? But yeah, let's see the other tokens kung affected din. AXS, so usually naman naglalaro lang sila sa 0.23, 0.24. Pag nag-point below 0.22 siya, then that's alarming, I think, no? For SLP. AXS, okay, so at least nasa 800 pesos pa rin siya. Down siya ng 1.9. So red tayo today, red madugo. Ron, so for Ron token, okay, 20 pesos, so down by 2.7. Same thing with AXS and SLP. Tingnan natin, baka naman dahil sa BTC to, no? Si BTC kasi okay, so down by 1%. Okay, so at least nasa 1,200,000 pa rin siya. At least hindi siya bumababa doon. Once kasi bumaba siya doon, then I think yun yung tinatawag na support, na once na bumaba siya sa support, then it will dip more, no? So kala mo financial analyst. So yun lang, kasi medyo marami na rin tayong maririnig na mga technical analysis, no? So medyo natututo tayo ng konti, pero hindi pa natin pwede siyang of course i-share, no? Something na very hilaw pa tayo. Okay, so PTC down. Good thing hindi siya totally deep, no? Medyo down lang siya for today. Then let's check yung ano pa ba yun natin na check? ETH. Okay, so similar to SLP, down siya ng 2.5, 1,669 pesos. Okay, 93,590. So same thing, no? 24-hour change, nag-down siya, coming from 96 yesterday, 96,000. Okay, so lastly, Solana. Ako very bullish to Solana, to be honest, no? Kasi although yung mga NFT niya or yung mga blockchain games niya, hindi ko pa natatry. Definitely wala kasing time, so very focused tayo kay Axie Infinity, no? Very na tayo talaga, so sobrang enjoyed tayo kay Axie Infinity, and I think that's what's important, no? You enjoy, and at the same time, you are thrilled, no? The potential, of course, earning in the future, but that's secondary for me. So Solana 1,949, down siya by 4%. Medyo malaki to, ha? Hindi na niya. So kanina mas down pa pala siya. Coming from 2,000 yesterday. Okay. So medyo bad news to, no? So hopefully hindi siya mas mag-dip pa more. Alright, so I think that's all with crypto news. Gaano katagal na ba tayo, guys, no? Ano bang? Okay, so anyway, let's move on to the exciting part, no? After all those news, then let's go grind and play Origins. Now, since we're here, what is our current state? Rank is, okay, Wolf 3 tayo, guys. We are aiming for today, for tonight. We're aiming to reach Wolf 2. Okay? At least have 1 star. Okay? So, hindi ba tayo magka-craft? Kasi nagka-craft na ngayon is yung ating scholar, no? Right now, nasa top, nasa top 4K. Yeah. Yun yung update niya sa akin kanina. 4K siya. So, he's trying to push more to 1K. You know, so, I'm supporting our scholar to craft pa more. Yun. So, siya muna before me. Kasi ako, of course, I can't really grind whole day, no? Or 8 hours or 4 hours straight. So, trying to play a little bit slowly but surely nga. Okay, so let's start. Let's play. Good luck. First game. Ayun, so ito na yung captcha. Naka-idle kasi tayo. Idle. So let's play. Wala tayong makulit na chikiting na kasama ngayon. So focus tayo mag-play. Alright. First turn. So yun, okay. So binigyan tayo ng energy. Makaka-attack tayo and okay, maganda to. So ang gawin na natin, lagay na natin si Broccoli. Then shields up tayo. Heal tayo ng konti and energy. Then Fury. Alright. Perfect. Saktong-sakto ang ating cards and energy doon, guys. Now, Cotton Tail. Ako, mag-ano to. Mag-Fury to. So, okay. Okay, so maganda to. Ang gagawin natin dito, void muna natin. So meron siyang sige, kailangan. Kasi kailangan natin protektahan to eh. Gusto ko mang gamitin dito para ma-attack, tumaas yung damage niya sa attack. But then mas kailangan ng sustain ni bug natin, no? And at the same time, meron pa tayong reflect na weak for the target. Alright, okay. May energy siya meron doon. Hindi. Naka-shields up tayo, so hindi niya utilize, guys, yung gain energy. Good stuff. Good defense. Alright, so what's next? Pwede tayong magganito, pero maganda rin na vulnerable muna natin. Vulnerable natin. Yan. Tapos apply tayo ng bleed. no? Dahil tayo ng lead. Siyempre, mag-ano tayo, shield-sack tayo. Sustain. That's the gameplay, no, ng ating for our run. So at least buhay pa siya. That's the... Naku. Okay. Yun. So tayo naman ang gagawa ng ating ano. So... Oops. Teka. Ito tayo siya naman. Kailangan nating yayain yung taunt. Then, magpo-clover pa tayo ulit. Sleepy ko. Hindi. Kailangan mag-ano pa tayo, tumira tayo. Kasi, sayang yung energy. But, alright. We're in a good position right now, no? Tayo, no? Nakaka-sustain tayo and it's already na round 9 or round 5 o turn 9. O yun lang. Muntikan guys. Muntikan. So sana mapatay na natin yung isa, no? Okay. So ang pwede natin gawin dito, actually patayin na natin to kung diretso yun. Sige, magbe-bleed na lang ulit tayo. Kailangan nating ano eh. Patingin ko talaga dapat as much as possible, no? Mapatay natin yung front lane niya na buhay pa yung ating front lane. And that will be our advantage pag magkataon. Since may bleed naman, okay. And the good thing is, meron tayong nag-heal na, okay. So makakapag-defend pa tayo ng konti, no? So, pwede natin gawin dito. Yun. Tapos, yun. Good stuff. So far, our first lane is still alive despite of every attack, no, na natanggap niya, guys. Yun yung gustong-gusto ko kasi sa mga... Okay, so umayaw. Umayaw na siya. So ito, no, kita natin yung new feature. Next match. No? So good thing to, no? Very, very useful and good idea na naglagay sila ng next match para hindi na siya babalik sa lobby, no? And then go back to clicking again the match. Okay, so next match tayo. 1-0 tayo, no? Oops. Pero ayun, okay. Tama ba? Umabot na ba tayo? Although, anyway. Sige, let's see. Gusto kong, baka Wolf 2 na pala tayo. Na-reach na kaagad natin yung target. Pero if we win this one, we're sure na, of course, na tayo. Wolf 2. For now, mag-taunt na tayo. Yan. And then, ito. Tapos, sana umatak. Okay, cool. Yun. So, hindi naging effective yung kanyang Ronin. ano ba yun? Oo, Ronin nga. Okay, so good stuff. We're in a good position. So meron pa tayong gain energy dito. Makakapag-clover tayo, guys. Tapos maganda dyan, makakapag-shield up tayo ng todong-todo. No? Makakapag-shield up tayo. So kung umatak man siya, go for it. So naglabas siya ng birdie. Medyo ang taas ng lipad ng birdie niya.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, so dito this time mag-aano tayo. Ano ba maganda? Ito or ito? Vulnerable? Sige, vulnerable tayo. Tsaka na tayo mag-aano. Kasi kaya ako ginawang ganun para ano, guys, yung void, yung Goda. Yung pa yung isang tekniko ko na nakitang effective eh. Yung para magkaroon siya ng ano, no? Ng less cards. Aray ko, masakit yun. Grabe naman yun. Ako. Ako to. Okay. Sayang isang energy dun, ha? Okay. Sayang. Pampataas kasi ng ano ko, damage eh. Yun. Aray ko. Okay lang. That's fine. Nakapag-shield up siya doon. Malamang may shield to. Ayun, wala. Wala siyang shield. Pag ginamit ko to, ako yung titirahin. Ang tanong, kaya ko bang sustain yung next attack? Sige, kaya naman siguro. Lalo na may void tayo kanina. Kaya yan. Kaya yan. Okay, we have a good chance here, no? And I think if all goes well, ay Wolf 2 na tayo, guys. Naku. Bigyan tayo na maganda. Binigyan tayo na maganda, guys, no? Ang hindi ko lang matansya kung ano mas maganda, yung vulnerable mo ba siya o eto, tas eto. Pero sige, gawin na nating masakla para sa kanya. Yun lang. 3 energy siya, no? Ano kaya yun? Malamang yun yung pa yung mga void ko, no? Bigyan lang sana ako ng... Pero most likely, yun. So, ano lang tayo? May konting ano tayo, no? Sticker. Ayan, so nag-shields up siya. Grabe yun, guys. Grabe. Okay, so good stuff. Wolf 2 na nga ba tayo? For sure. For sure. Wolf 2 achieve. So guys, I think that's it for me muna, no? Since that's our target, di ba? So I'll probably continue playing after this video. So I think mahaba-haba na rin naman tayo. So I think we're good for now. And how many minutes na ba? Not sure how to check. Okay, so 50 minutes na tayo. So guys, I think that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, of course. And yeah, if you got something out of this, please do subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to like and comment if you have any questions. Feedback, of course, is appreciated. Right? Thank you very much. Have a nice Friday evening. Have a happy weekend, guys. Good night. Bye.